Not every single human being that you meet in this world is your friend, and that is okay. Most people that you're going to meet in this life are people you know, and that is okay. They are people you know. I want to say like this is about 90% of people that you're going to meet in this life are people you know. They're not necessarily friends per se, and that is okay. About a year ago or 2 years ago, I did a whole episode talking about 5 people that you need in your life. That particular episode was supposed to be a response to the TED Talk by Stacey Flowers, where she talks about 5 healthy types of relationships that every single human being needs to have in order to function as an adult human being. If I can find that TED Talk, I'll try to attach that TED Talk to the link below, and I'll also try to attach the episode where I talked about that particular topic down below for anyone who's interested. But just to recap, the first group of people that you need is a cheerleader. A cheerleader is somebody who will believe in you. This is not necessarily somebody you hang out with all the time. This person did not necessarily need to know your ins and outs. They don't need to know literally every single detail about your life, but they believe in you. Whatever it is that you bring to the table, your energy, and they're not just saying that just because they know you. They definitely do see something of worth and value coming from you. Again, they may not necessarily know you on a personal level, but they definitely do think that you do bring something to the table, and they support you all the way. And then the second person that you need in your team is a mentor. A mentor is somebody who will point you in the right direction. For example, you've been thinking about starting your own business and you don't know where to begin. A mentor is somebody who's going to point you to resources on how you can get educated. You know, it could be point you to a coach, point you to websites, point you to classes that you can take online. Basically point you to a healthy direction so you can be equipped with the knowledge that you need in order for you to achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. And then the next person that you need is a coach. A coach is somebody who will help you maximize your potential. This is a person that's going to be there in real time, trying to help you work through whatever it is that you're trying to work through. Some coaches, you may pay for them. Some coaches, you may not necessarily pay for them. A coach could actually be somebody who's close to you, somebody who you're related to, somebody who you work with, a coworker, somebody who is in the same class with you, somebody who will be there with you. Say, for example, you're trying to start a business in a particular field and you have no idea on how to go about that. A friend is somebody who will be there in real time with you to educate you because they've probably been through that themselves, or they have some type of professional knowledge on what you're trying to achieve. So they're going to sit down with you, schedule meetings with you, take their time to be there with you. They make themselves available for any questions that you may have, and they make sure to give you constructive criticisms. And then you have a friend. To me, a friend is somebody who connects to your heart. This is somebody who speaks your language. And like I've said before, language in this context is not literal verbal words. I'm talking about energy, your vibration frequency, somebody who understands it, somebody who you're able to communicate with without words. Your energy is on the exact same vibration frequency. There's no awkwardness whatsoever. When you are with this person, you feel alive. You don't know what it is. Their energy brings out the best in you and vice versa. You don't feel like you have to walk an eggshell around this person and vice versa. You don't feel like you have to be somebody that you're not just so you can maintain a relationship with this friend. This is something that takes time to develop, and I'm going to come back to that in a bit. And then the last set of person that you need is a peer. A peer is somebody who will help you out in social situations, and I think this is where a lot of people get stuck. Most people confuse a peer with a friend. A peer is somebody who you go to brunch with. A peer is somebody who you go drinking with, you hang out with once in a while. You don't really know a whole lot about them. You may not necessarily even know their names. Maybe the name that you actually know is their nickname. You don't even, and even if you do know their first name, you may not even know their last name. You don't necessarily know what they do for a living. You may not even know where they live. This is a peer, not a friend. A lot of people confuse these two together. A friend is something that takes time to develop. It honestly makes me cringe when I see people just literally give that title to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. It just makes me very uncomfortable.